Capricorn, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 17th through to the 23rd of July. I did do a collective reading called The Game Changer, and let's just see how this energy is going to affect you this week, because this is where it's going to be coming through. Interesting thing for the Earth signs this week, very much an application of what you've learned into action. Page of Pentacles, exactly, of what you've learned. The page has learned a lot. This is the overall energy here, is that you know how to affect your material world on your relationship side as much as on your material, your job, your business side. How you've managed to affect things in order to create that path as you're going forward. And it creates a lot of luck for you, a lot of possibilities. And it's all about the midterm plan as well. It's a bit like how you plant the seed and then it goes to fruit. It's usually around about a 9-month period. And this is, for you, is how you apply what you've learned over the past in order to create your future. Relationship side, your karmic message is enjoy. There is this thing about, at the moment, of allowing life to bring you up to speed. So allowing the river in order to push your boat along, your canoe along, without you having to paddle too much. And in your karmic mission on your relationship side, you've got the Three of Cups. It's all about sort of socializing, meeting people, celebrating. There's something that's going to be a celebration within you in regards to relationships that are around you. It could be you coming together with another person, but I think it's more to do with groups. I think it's almost as if like you know how to be. You found this comfortable rhythm or this comfortable position within your relationships that are around you. All of your relationships, family, friends, community, partner, anything. And you have the Judgment card on the universe here. Calling to your higher self. Your righteous path. This is what you should be doing in regards to your relationships. It just feels so right. It feels very good, very vibrant, very happy. And I think you're going to go into your relationships regardless. And they could have, you know, these relationships could be problematic in the past. But you know and understand how to apply yourself within these relationships. So they're no longer problematic. It's really easy to deal with. You can see the trigger points that you can navigate or negotiate as you go forward. But the universe here is sort of saying to you, be you, Capricorn, be you, more than anything else. Marriage. This is where you've been leading up to. This is where your past guides are trying to connect to your future. Yes. It's the combining of who you are, the Two of Wands, the planning of your life in connection to your relationships, and dovetailing it with the planning with someone else or with another group. And this could be with your friends, your family, community. Whatever it is, it's connecting or unifying you with your relationships around you in a very, very beautiful and very concrete way. Not just sort of like kind of going, oh, that's nice. It's actually doing things together. It's actually, and it could well be for some of you that it is your calling for a celebration of your marriage. This could well be, and that you're heading up to that point. And it could be that someone's proposing to you or something like that, that in the past, and it's the time for you to take your rightful place within that. That's for some of you. But for the majority of us, I think it's, because I'm a Capricorn as well, I think it's celebrating and enjoying that physical connection that you can have with people that are around you, and you feeling at one with who you are in that connection, and feeling really at ease with the people that are around you. It's not that you can't do no wrong, it's just that you position yourself so you avoid any complications. That's what it seems to be like. And in your future self, your future guides of how they're influencing the conversation within you, I think for you, the moment you come across a situation which is difficult or complicated, I think you're just going to basically be very, very simple about it and just sort of say, in fact, that's what I should be doing or where I should be going. These are the people that I should be connecting with. These are the people that I have fun with. This is the person that I love. And it's just going to become obvious and blatant to you. And I think that's what that whole sort of game changer scenario, that energy that comes through, it just becomes so obvious for you that there's no other option. And I think it's an amazing set of cards for you, an amazing situation for you. Really, really fulfilling, actually, Capricorn. Really, really fulfilling. You had to get the Hermit, didn't you? You know, all the earth signs have got this, and it may well be that new thing that's coming through within the earth signs. Basically, as I said, the game changer that's coming in, and I called it Apply in July. The monthly reading was called Apply in July. If you haven't seen them, go back and see them. We're into the third week here. You can go back and see the collective as much as your reading as well. Applying what you've learned about yourself, about how you connect with people in the future, in order for your star, your dreams and aspirations to be your guide, to be the light that's shining in front of you. And it's going to open up a period in your life, and I think it's going to be a long period, where you are going to not worry about relationships anymore, because you're okay with relationships. You're actually quite happy within, you know, relationships that are around you. And it's also a Hermit card as well, is sort of like the expression of what you've learned. So communication, or expressing it through what you do, through the evident path that is in front of you. There is also something to be said where you're not going to be flaunting it, if you know what I mean. You're going to be living it. So you're not going to be, you know, sort of kind of, you know, it's not confrontational at all. For you, there's no more confrontation within the relationship side. It's more of a case of kind of going, oh, I'm going to live that. That's what I'm going to live. Oh, are you going to be there as well? Oh, great. You're not going to be there? Oh, okay, shame. I'll catch you next time round. Sort of thing. And it's not that you're choosing not to be with people or to be on your own, but there's a choice within you that's sort of saying, I don't have to force the relationships anymore. I don't have to be with people. I just want to be with these people. And I think that's the big change, the game changer within you in regards to the relationships. Let's just have a look what's going on in your material side of your life, your job and your business. Now, obviously, Pluto came out earlier in the year. It's come back into our sign at the moment. So it's a good moment of getting rid of stuff that doesn't work, that you don't want in your life. But I think you've had a lot of success within your life in the past sort of 4 months. It's certainly progressed a lot in every aspect of it all. And now you're getting to a stage now where it's almost as you're waiting for the second wave to come through. Is that second wave coming through this week? I think we saw this in the Game Changer reading, which will be linked at the end of this reading. The Game Changer was the Page of Swords was right at the top. And I think this is where you should be heading. And I think this is your karmic path here. Heading to explore those ideas. Now you've got to a certain level which you're feeling a little bit more sort of comfortable. You've got a little bit more sort of security about life and in regards to your job, your business and your projects and stuff like that. And with that security, then kind of sort of say to yourself, wow, where can I take it from here now? Where can I go? What are the possibilities? And I think it's a case of exploring those ideas this week. Just provoking them a little, no, not provoking them, but certainly sort of like, you know, pushing them around, see how the fruit falls, as it were, or how the chips lay on the table, depends on which world you come from, you know, and just seeing, you know, is it worth it? Is what's worth the effort and stuff like that, and you know, being a little bit more creative as well. I think there's a creativity side to you that's coming out. The universe is giving you the Magician card as well on this side, and it's giving you. I think it's also manifesting. It's almost as if like you've been through hard times in the past. I think so. You've had to work very hard to get to where you are today, and now you're there. It's not a time to take your foot off the gas, as it were, but now the universe is sort of saying, we can start manifesting things for you so it's easier for you. So it's getting into that cruise mode and allowing the universe to sort of saying, recognizing what you, Capricorn, you need in order to do what you've got to do, in order to implement those great ideas. And I think the universe is really backing you up here. They're giving you a lot of sort of, they're providing a lot for you. They're bringing all those elements together, because the magician has the pentacle, has the cup, has the sword, and has the wand on the table. On the table at their disposal is all the elements, and you can use it on all the spaces. And you are the sign, Capricorn, in the Astroflower. Capricorn is the sign that has as close as you can get to 25% in the way of elements. You've got it so equal. You've got slightly more water than actually you do have earth within your sign. As much as Cancer, your opposite, has more earth than they do water, and they're water sign. But you have this balance that goes throughout, which makes you a very philosophical and calm person, really. But you can apply any of those aspects at full will as you desire. And that's where the universe has started recognizing that you have that attribute. You've worked hard to get where you are. Now, in order to take it to the next level, the universe is stepping up to the plate. You're getting justice, and I think this is what's come through those difficult times in the past. In this recent past, in the last sort of 3 or 4 months, you will notice that there's been notable progressions within your material world. Could be to where you live, or your job, or your business, and stuff like that. And from out of this justice, and you realizing of how it works in order to get to your dreams and aspirations, it's not just through hard work. It's also how you position yourself, how you use your energy, how you connect with people, all of those sort of things. And it's as if like your past is saying, we're giving you've got justice in this case, and therefore the universe is bringing forward the results or the rewards of that justice, and bringing to you rewards, as it were, not just financial rewards, but just position. So a new job, a new business. It's really starting to develop within you. Your future self, you get the Four of Pentacles. I think one of the learning curves now is before you were doing a lot of different things in order to make things work. Now it's a case of concentrating and being wise how you put your money, time, effort, energy into the things that are around you. It's not a case of holding on too tightly. It's just being wise about what you give into the fair exchange with others and with situations that are around you. So if you've got this new job and you're very excited about it, but being very wise about it, because your excitement can then make you end up working like 80 hours a week and not getting the rewards, and the company that you're working for is just, taking advantage of that. Now you're moving into sort of saying, well, if you want me to work more, I'm very passionate about it, I don't mind doing it, but I want the rewards for it. And being really, I think it's being not hard in your negotiations, I think that's a bit much, but I think you're being very matter of fact about things in the near future. This game changer energy that's coming through is putting you in a position of control and power as regards to what you're doing in the way of your financial sort of situation. It's going to put you into a league of your own, I think, here, Capricorn. This is also a card of financial loss. It's got to be said. So if you are holding on to things too tightly, I didn't want to go into it, but it is the negative side of it. And sometimes, Capricorn, you can get your bee in your bonnet and just start doing things because it's the rightful thing to do. But you're going to lose heavily if you do. And is it worth it? I'm not sure if it is. And I think those bright ideas that's coming through your karmic mission is actually sort of saying to you here, do not focus on your failings or your weak side. Focus on the blessings which you get from the universe, the manifestations of the situations around you, in order to take you further on within your career path. As I said, I think this week here is like waiting for that second wave to come. And you may get this sensation of kind of going, I've been let down. You know, not that I've been let down, but I've progressed so quickly, so far forward over this past sort of 3 months. Why am I stopping? It's only for the sea or the ocean to bring up another wave for you. There is that moment when the wave breaks and then it pulls the water back, so we feel like we're going backwards. But that next wave is coming in, and coming in very quickly for you, actually, Capricorn. Much quicker than you may well perceive. And I would start focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses, and realizing using your weaknesses as a sort of 9 of Wands way of sort of having those healthy boundaries in place. But I would be very wary about just putting your finances into lots of different things. I would, if you're going to hold on to anything at the moment, hold on to your finances, because those ideas, dreams and aspirations, or those possibilities of opening up a whole new landscape for you on your financial side with this game changer energy that's coming through, is going to need all your resources. And so I would be just wary about how you put your money into that. And so don't create a weak spot for you with that 5 of Pentacles. Learn from your past and start strengthening your future. Thank you very much for being here, by the way, Capricorn. Your support for this channel, subscribing, you know, clicking the bell. There's links in the description below where you can get me a cup of coffee. I do drink tea, but a cup of coffee is lovely as well. You can also get a you know, a private reading. There's links to private readings and healings as well down in the description as well. Thank you very much for being here. Let's just see what's going on. Let's see what the clarifications we got here. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, this and overall energy that you're starting on this journey, you're really investing in this midterm journey of growing that seed to fruit scenario with you know, your chances that are around you. It's going to make you sure, it's going to make you feel like you're winning. It's also going to stimulate those ideas, those mental stimulations of ideas, of which is to do with the Page of Swords on your material side. And it's going to stimulate ideas that are going to give you a clear vision of how to put things into place in order to get the rewards. And it's going to make you feel like this person here. They're sitting there just kind of like with a great deal of self-satisfaction. And that's what the Ace of Swords is all about. The Ace of Swords is about taking that sword and cutting through the mist and seeing clearly as you go forward. Absolutely lovely. Let's just see what's going on your karmic mission on your relationship side. You get the 4 of Swords. So, yeah, I think the socializing, connecting with other people, really enjoying your life, absolutely feeling at one with your relationships, this is what your karmic mission is. To heal from a past, any sort of past sort of relationships that may have been just a pain in the backside to maintain, but you couldn't just sort of shoot the relationship or, you know, not, you know, stop the relationship, because it could be family, it could be friends, it could be people that you've known for a very long time, and you can't just sort of like walk away in a way, you know. But it's, I think you've regathering yourself and finding yourself in the most beautiful and harmonious places as you go forward. Really lovely, lovely for you. 10 of Cups wanted to jump out there. Let me just see what comes out on the Judgment card. It'd be funny if the 10 of Cups came out again. As you can well see, I'm shuffling. No, we get the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I think this is where once you realise your calling, and I think the universe is sort of bringing you here, you don't even have to defend it. You just need to go ahead and live it. And that is what's going to defend your pathway. And it's going to put any backbiters into the past, into history. And you're going to feel a lot more confident about yourself and about your relationships and your connection with people that are around you. With the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, you get the Strength card. You've created this situation. You've entwined your planning, your future with people that are around you. It's bringing you enormous amount of strength. It's killing off all your doubts and your your fears of any future that you had in the past, where you were looking at relationships kind of going, oh, I don't think it's, I don't think it's going to work, or this relationship is really difficult. I think all of that is it's come to an end basically for you. And if you go off and you're heading off on your evident path, this is you heading off. You've got the King of Wands, you've seized that moment, you've seized that wand there, and you've got that strength card that is behind you, which is what comes through your path, and it is behind them. You've just got to follow your evident path in regards to your relationships. And I think it's going to make you feel incredibly at one with the relationships that are around you, and allow you to decide how much you give over of you and how much you keep for yourself, for you and yourself, to give you some you time. Too many cards wanting to come out there. Don't know what they were. You may well have seen, but I didn't. But yeah, so it's following that path. The Hermit there, you get the Hierophant. These two cards together, an incredibly powerful card combination. The Hermit is about learning about your shadow self, about learning of achieving your objectives, but also getting past obstacles in your life. The Hierophant is learning about the rituals or the religious physical situations that you need to go to in order to get to that start, and combining them to do, and this is also like a marriage card as well, the combining of two forces, which we get with the Four of Wands as well. It's as if, like, you know, a situation that because you're walking down towards your path, is a situation now that becomes almost evident, and how you can create this sort of situation within you. And it's going to be absolutely perfect. Joe, what's the matter, my friends? You alright? Okay. I'm just doing a reading for Capricorn. You coming up to say hello, are you? Hang on a second. Do you want to come up here? Come on. Okay. So, this is Joe. So, say hello, Joe. Okay? No licking of teeth. He loves licking teeth. What's that all about? You know, don't you even start it. I will throw you straight down if you do. Yeah, that's it. You're going down. I'll speak to you later on. Okay? We'll go out for a stroll in the forest later on. So yeah, it's about marriage card as well, and I think it's the ultimate goal for you, really, Capricorn. The ultimate dream, and you can put it into place. Really, really powerful. Relationship side is incredibly powerful. I think it's because there's a lull in the material side. Let's just see what's going on with that. With the Page of Swords, these ideas, I think it's going to bring you in alignment with yourself and make you feel at one with what you're doing. Very creative as well. There's a lot of creative stuff going on there. Creating new ideas, new businesses. Creating a new niche within the job that you're working in. Creating a new... creating a new career path in a way, or new projects and stuff like that. Really, really good for you. And that's what that manifestation comes in through the universe here with that. You get the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the partner to the Hierophant card as well. So there is definite power couple coming in here. A real power couple coming in here. It'd be interesting if we get the Queen of Wands at the top there as well. That would be very interesting. But what you're manifesting is, you will see it. You will see it in the ideas that come through you this week, that are provoked within you. And the universe will help you to manifest it. Whatever ideas you're getting at the moment, allow them out, pop them out. And if you do pop them out, I think you're going to get a lot of luck coming your way. It's now a question of deciding what you invest in regards to those sort of ideas. You may not be able to invest in everything. That's the learning curve of the page. And as you realize that and concentrate on where you put your finances, your money and effort and everything like that, I think it's going to bring you enormous amounts of rewards. With the Justice card, out with the old and in with the new. This is where the Justice has come in and sort of said, yes, as I said earlier on, you may have had it difficult in the past. You're now getting the karmic payback or the karmic rewards for having that, going through that difficulty. And now it's going to be a very passionate, invigorating future in regards to your finances and your job and your projects and your business. I think it's going to really help you out and work a lot for you. really well for you. So, and it's going to stimulate that. You know, the High Priestess is all about your intuition, your third eye, and everything like that, and how you connect everything together. But then that's what you get as well on the Ace of Wands. And it's in your past of what's brought you to where you this inspirational moment that's coming up through you. And as it comes up through you, don't be scared to invest in the things that are worth it. Don't squander your gains willy-nilly, basically. That's what you get with that. Yeah, you've actually got, don't hold on too tightly. But, you know, you spend to accumulate, you know, speculate to accumulate. That's what's coming through here. Don't sort of say, I can't do it because I don't have enough finances. There will be another way to do it. Another way of skinning the cat, as they say. And you've got all the resources going forward. You've got more than you actually realise, actually. And this is why I wouldn't be scared about engaging with the future. But spending your money wisely and spending all your effort, your energy and stuff like that within your material path is going to be the game changer. The thing that's really going to make you, bring you some beautiful success. It did just jump out. You know, I think that's what's going to build you happiness. I'm going to take another card for that because I'm a Capricorn and I'm allowed to cheat like that, you know. But I think it's going to bring you ultimately the happiness of that 2 cups, that combining with yourself and the higher self. And it's basically sort of saying goodbye to any financial problems you've had in the past. Almost as if like you're getting a massive offer coming in for you. With the Ace of Cups as well, this is the card that I want to pull now. For this is the 2 of Cups. This is you leading into it. This is an amazing outcome for you. And I really start to think now that any difficulties you've had in the past, through that Justice card, is now coming to an end. And do not be scared about investing in your future. It will bring you enormous amounts of rewards. Don't be scared about taking that job. Don't be scared about starting that business. Just go ahead and do it. On your financial side, it's going to, I'm really getting it strong. It's going to provide for you enormous opportunities, lifetime opportunities. And this is what that game changer thing was all about. Go and see the game changer reading, the collective game changer reading, at least, if not the all, you know, the all signs as well, where you can get the individual one on Capricorn. But the game changer, the collective game changer is really, that's what's coming through here. Absolutely beautiful for you, Capricorn. Oh, fantastic reading. Really like it. Really like it. In all senses of the word. You're here, Capricorn. You've made it. You've made it. You are your ultimate version of yourself. There you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here. You know, subscribing, sharing, clicking the bell, you know, commenting as well. It's lovely to hear from you. Yeah, really do appreciate you being here. Yeah, that's all that's left for me to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.